You may have been doing genealogy for a long time and you have a nice full family tree and you don't really have any questions. And so why would you want to take a DNA test? Well, let me give you one good reason today in this video. Howdy, welcome to Family History Fanatics, where we love helping you climb your family tree and have fun along the way. DNA testing can help break down brick walls because it is a record unlike any other record. It is a record of our ancestors. Now, it doesn't have names and dates and places attached to it because we need other people to test in order to attach those names and dates and places. But it is a very powerful record because that DNA can't be forged. It can't be falsified. It is what we got from our biological mother and our biological father. Now, that may conflict with some of the records that we have, but if we take this DNA and understand how it's used, we can use it with these other records in order to help solve some genealogy questions. However, there's some people who maybe their families have been involved in genealogy for a long time, and they have a family tree that's built out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 generations that's completely full, and are wondering, well, if I've already got all of this data from these records, what is DNA going to do for me that these other records can't? It's not really going to do something for you, except at the end I'll give you a bonus. But what it will do is it will help to tie that DNA, your DNA, to all of those people in the tree. Now you may be thinking, well, again, how is that useful? For you, it's not. But for other people, it is. Because you share DNA with thousands upon thousands of other people. Some of them don't have as extensive a family tree. Some of them have missing branches. Some of them may be adopted, and they don't even have a start of their family tree. By you testing and you tying that DNA to all of those people, what you have done is you've really created an anchor point that somebody else who matches you now knows, okay, whatever my tree looks like, it has to intersect this other tree. There has to be an overlap somewhere, and that is where we both got that little segment of DNA. And that's actually really, really powerful. We need people who have these great big full family trees to DNA test because they provide these anchors of where this DNA comes from. Now, when you think about an adoptee who doesn't know who their biological mother or father is, but they want to research that, they can't start with a bunch of records and start, filling in places. They have to start with really, what they have, which is just DNA. So with that DNA, if they know that, hey, this tree over here, I'm related to. I don't know where. There may be hundreds or thousands of people in this tree. I don't know where, but I know I'm related to this tree over here. And then they find another anchor over here, different tree, hundreds of thousands of people. Oh, I'm got to be related to that tree. Well, as they're perusing through those trees, they may find an intersect. One person, maybe two people. And that intersect, since they're related to both trees, that is a likely path of where they are related. And so now they have a starting point that may be 4 or 5 or 6 generations back that they can start to build down to find out who their other ancestors are. And the more of these anchor trees that there are, the more chance that people are going to be able to fill in their blank lines or start their lines to begin with. So if you do have a full tree, I would highly recommend having your DNA tested and making sure it's linked to those trees on Family Tree DNA, MyHeritage, and Ancestry, because that is going to be immensely helpful for other people who are doing research as well. Before we continue, if you would like to help support our channel, there are many ways you can do that, and you can find those in the description below, whether it is looking for the free guides, our show notes, becoming an FHF Extra member. The most important thing you can do is to like this video and share it with your friends. We can continue to grow because of viewers like you. And now for the bonus. I told you I was just going to tell you the one reason, and that is the main reason. But here is the second reason, or the bonus reason, of why you should still get tested. The difference in DNA compared to other records is DNA cannot be falsified. You received DNA from your biological mother and your biological father, and they received it from theirs as well. By having your DNA tested and comparing that to your other known relatives, and by this I'm talking about your first cousins, your second cousins, and even your third cousins that you may know about, you can confirm that your family tree is accurate. One of the things that many people have found as they've done DNA testing is that there was an inaccuracy in their family tree. There was a grandfather or great-grandfather, or even a father who they thought was their biological father, but was not. And so by doing this, you may help find out different sections of your family tree that are not the biological part of your family tree. They may be who raised who, as from a familial standpoint, but from a biological standpoint, there may be sections that are incorrect. Without having your DNA testing, you're not going to be able to verify that. So that's the bonus. It's something for you as far as another record to help verify different things. But the main benefit is for other people because you're tying that great family tree that you have to a set of DNA down at the bottom that is going to match with other people. So if you would like to learn about how adoptees can start searching for their family tree, then watch this video up above. And if you'd like to learn something new, then you can try out this video down below. So if you would like to learn about how I gotta sneeze.